Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 3 of DeAgostini's Build Your Own X-Wing. Right, so let's get to it. As ever, we've got details about filming miniatures and X-Wing 6 or 7 body changes apparently until they came up with the now iconic final design. We've got Poe Dameron, obviously an X-Wing pilot. Right, then we get to the actual build part. We get a free screwdriver with this one that, you know, it's probably pretty rubbish. It's actually, yeah, pretty rubbish, but we'll see how we get on with it. We're assembling R2's right leg, and then we'll be on to assembling some of the laser cannon from previous parts as well, I should think. So let's get straight in. Obviously this is mostly laser cannon. There's a couple of bits of R2's legs, so let's get those out of here anyway. I did make sure that none of this was stuck to the inside of the plastic as well. So we've got, same as last time, that's part of the laser cannon, that's part of R2's leg, and that's part of R2's leg. Got some screws and things in there, I'll leave that aside for now. We need some bits that from last time. The LED itself. Don't know if we're going to be using the little tube that it fits into. Probably not the other leg, but we do need the half of the first leg. Obviously we've still got the head and front body. Again, I don't know that we're using those quite yet, so we're starting off by fitting the LED. Now this is one part that isn't very well designed, in that it's black wires, you don't know which way is which. So obviously being an LED, you do have to wire it up correctly. There is a positive and a negative. So yeah, we'll figure it out as we get on as to which way round they actually go. Basically that fits through, and these go down to become the terminals that when he's located into the building pit itself, we see which way round he goes to light up. So we get those in. It just says put them in any way you like, basically, and then worry about it later, which is a bit strange, but there we go. It says to put the other half on there, being careful not to trap the wire anywhere inside. Now what I'm going to do on this one is jump ahead a little bit. I don't see the point in putting it all together and then finding out that it's the wrong way round. So I've got my testing piece, which, let's get it the right way round. That's that way, so it'll be that way round. If that light comes on, it means I've got it on the right way round. So there we go. Purely by luck, they're the correct way round already, so I don't need to get this back apart again to play around with it and get it in there. Let's just turn over the page to make sure it does say, yeah, put them together, align it, and then we'll put the collar tube thing on there. So just sort of feeling your way to make sure it's not trapped anywhere, because you can't really see inside there. Right, so there we go, that's that. Now obviously on the previous leg I did some filling and sprue glue to mask it off a bit. It needs it again on that one, so that will be another upgrade video, although it's the same as I did before, so you know. We're putting the collar piece through there. And it only goes one way up. They're locked in, so that will hold on to the body. And then we're putting the tube bit together. It's only a white piece, it doesn't matter which way up that one goes. Cool. And then that, obviously, without dropping it, locates on inside there, just like the other side did. So we've got the two legs, left and right, one with a wire coming out of it. And that's as far as we're getting with that plate. So yeah, I don't need that, so I'll put that back aside in my bag to keep them all safe. I'll put the other bits in there as well, along with the head and the front body. Right, so that's R2. Now we're doing the cockpit assembly. So let me get the previous bits from last time, and then we'll see about putting it together. Right, that's the big base plate. We've got the screws. As it says, there's one extra screw. Now this packet is labelled XW01. Is that the first time we're using screws in this part of the build? I think it probably is. So we'll find out if next time, if it's labelled 02. We'll see. Because although this is issue 3, it's labelled 01. But there we go. Right, so we've got a collection of screws. It says there's one extra. So I'll put one extra off to the side. And we'll see what we're doing with this. Now we've got 6 of these sort of framework pieces, which do appear to be cast as well. They're metallic. Now there's obviously 3 pairs of these. Those two, and those two. Now they do have an L, if you can just about see that down there, and an R. So we're getting the right way around. Now, which way does it say? It says use the R on this side. So it's the right facing from that way. Now we're lining up, obviously, the big hole, little hole. Big hole's got a hole in it, that's where the screw's going to go. Into there. The screwdriver is magnetic, so that's going for it. And it's the right size, which is already one up on the Terminator screwdrivers. We'll put that in to that hole there. Now, as ever with these, I'm not going to tighten them up quite yet, because there's got to be a little bit of give to get everything else set up on there. The smallest frame, marked with an R, which is that one, goes into the middle bit there, with obviously another screw. It's quite convenient that the bits that need a screw in it are obviously the large raised bits, so nice and easy to find. Then that one with an R on it goes onto the front there. Again, one more screw. There we go. So that's one side, not complete, but getting there. I'm going to do the same on the other side, but obviously I'm not going to video that because you've seen that before. So I'll get it done and show you what it looks like. And there we have all 6 of those. So a little bit of give on all of them because, I say, lining up other pieces. That's the cockpit done so far. As I said, next time we'll be doing a bit more with that, so I'll keep that aside safely. And we're next moving on to assembling the laser cannon. Now what I'm going to do is get out all of these pieces, so we've got them all to hand. And nothing in there, double check. Yep, I can get rid of that then. Right, let's go. We're getting the piece that we had last time with the light in it. Supplied this time, with the housing supplied this time. Noting the 2 pins and the notch line for the wire. Oh, right, there's notch line there, which is where that wire is going to come out, and these obviously need to locate into that, just like that. Cool. Right, so far so good. The other one from last time goes on to the top of it, so again all that detail inside there gets tucked away and hidden, but we won't worry about that next time. The rear cap is this little piece here. It goes over the end, just like that. Right, then we've got the new long bit, obviously a pin and a slot there. Quite a tight fit, so I'm not going to worry about gluing these in place. There we go. That's that. Next page. The detail piece that goes onto the top. Getting it the right way round. again, that just sits on there, that's fine. Now obviously these pieces don't quite line up. There's seam lines and things which I'll be playing around with later on. What we're doing now, that was that. Onto the front end, we've got this bit which is D-shaped. There's a flat side there and obviously a flat side there, so you need to get that lined up, and those 2 pins go into the 2 holes there, which look like they're lined up quite well. Yeah, there you go, straight in with no worries. I'll be leaving that not glued together because I might need to get a part to it again later, and it does seem to fit in quite well. That will need some attention at some point, but until I'm happy with it and know exactly what I'm doing with seam lines and things, I'm not going to play around with it. Now I'm also putting the barrel on there now. Once again, I'm not going to push that all the way home because you can't always see it already. It's already too big for my camera angle. Right, there we go, that's that. Complete your cannon should look like this. You'll complete it in stage 4. You'll also be able to test the internal lighting effect, so yeah, that'll be good fun. Right, and that is the end of the issue. So thank you for watching. Stick around for the next issue. As I say, I've got two issues delivered today. So the other next issue of this, issue 4, will be coming very shortly. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the build, and we'll see you soon for the next part. Bye bye.